Car's packed. I'm ready. I've been ready. Ben's not ready. What are we listening to?
Nothing now, but it was the Erie Canal.
It's our lunch. First lunch, second lunch, no, third lunch maybe on this boat. I don't know. We've had a lot of lunches on this boat. We're eating down here before we leave because I can't do both, and it's really hot up there. So we're eating on the inside. Hey, this is the beginning of the end. No, it's the beginning of the trip. We are at the marina. We've got a lot of the stuff off. Now we got to untie all of those lines up there and put the fenders away and back out of this slip. So hopefully we'll get some of this recorded as we go in case it's a disaster. All right, we're trying to untie everything. We're going to record the best we can. Okay, let's go. Whoop. Yeah, I'm gonna back up before we start bouncing around.
Okay, I'm still on the back. Don't gun it.
Won't gun it. Can you go to your right side? Make sure are we clear in the right?
I was trying to get that rope.
Don't worry about the ropes. We just don't want to hit anything.
We're clear.
Oh shit! Ooh, that was close.
Holy shit.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. We are away. The wheel was turned at an angle when we started backing up, so it kind of took us. Now, I don't know if you can see, we're going straight back, and the current is pushing us.
All right, getting port side back rope.
It's my first mate back there.
Gun it. I'm going to very gently nudge it into forward.
So we are officially off now. Both engines in forward, and here we go.
Stock lines.
We can turn this off. We're underway. All right, we are officially underway. We are headed up the Niagara River. First mate successfully didn't fall in, and we're going up here. There's red and green buoys. We got to stay between them, and we're going to go under a bridge coming up in a little while, and then we're going to really try to not miss our right-hand turn, because if we don't get that right-hand turn, we become the first rinker to go over Niagara Falls.
Go see Ben and Gabby.
And maybe we'll see Ben and Gabby before we go over the edge, because that's where we think they are. Got some storms coming. And they're big storms, so we're trying to outrun them, at least get to the canal before they hit. I think we'll be okay, but it's gonna be close. You know, because of adventure, of course. So the storm has sort of caught us. It is right there. The winds are crazy strong, and we got to turn into this little teeny canal. We're gonna try to find a place to tie off until the hurricane passes. We'll see. We're headed up into the canal. We hope that's a sign for the Erie Canal up there, because that's where we're going, and we sure hope this works. Well, it's 2 o'clock, and we've made it all the way as far as the Erie Canal. That's right, we have made it to the entrance of the Erie Canal, but it's starting to rain, and there's this crazy storm coming in, and the weather looks terrible. So we are going to tie up in the town of Tonawanda and ride the storm out. We still think maybe we can get to Medina tonight. We're not sure, but we're going to give it a shot. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but we're in a storm. It's blowing around pretty good here. Raining, really windy, and there's big giant thunderstorms according to the radar off that way. So we're going to hang here for a little while. All right, here we are. We've got rain. We got a windshield wiper that works. We didn't really think we'd ever need that, but of course we do. We had to go because if we didn't get on the water, we were going to be stuck in Tonawanda, which would add a full day to this trip. We're going to try to make it to Lockport. That should be no problem. We should get there around 4 o'clock. The locks and bridges close at 6, so the question is, if we get to Lockport by 4, can we get to Medina, which is where we want to spend the night, by 6 o'clock, which is when the lift bridges close. So we're working on that. We're just going to get to Lockport and see what happens. Well, the rain has not let up. In fact, it's gotten worse. But we're going now. All right, so based on the timing, 4 o'clock, we're about an hour, a little bit more than an hour away from Lockport, where there's 2 locks, and then right after that some lift bridges. Then there's nothing until we get to Gasport, which has a lift bridge, but the free dock is just before the lift bridge. So we got to get through, whoop, some debris in the water. We got to get through Lockport and not crash the boat. We got to get through Lockport and the lift bridges before they close at 6 o'clock. And then we're home to the, see this, I don't know if you can tell, there's big logs out there we got to watch out for. Alright, so that's the plan. We're trying to get to Lockport, through Lockport's 2 locks and 2 lift bridges by 6 o'clock. We'll see what happens. Just in case I can't drive, look what we got. And some dark clouds up there, but looks like the rain has slowed down quite a bit. Hopefully we'll be okay. That's quite a spread for the Erie Canal. And then look, there's a buffalo up there. See it on the shore? Maybe not. Buffalo?
I see the buffalo.
And somebody's building something amazing here on the Erie Canal. Look at that. Wow, that's amazing. Except I gotta go back to steering the boat. Look at this though. Alright, it's 4:30. We're about an hour from Lockport. We have to get through 2 locks and 2 lift bridges before 6. So it's going to be tight. We're going to have to ask the lockmaster when we get there if he thinks we can do it, because if we can't get through all of that stuff, then we've got to spend the night in Lockport. And if we're going to do that, I believe we need to be on our side of the lock. So what we don't want to do is go through the locks in Lockport, then get stuck not being able to go through the lift bridges, and now we got nowhere to tie off and spend the night. So we're gonna have to wait and ask the lockmaster when we get there if he thinks we can get through both lift bridges. guy is out here kayaking the Erie Canal. We think that's, I don't know, crazy. Probably can't see him. So here we are coming to railroad tracks and lift bridges and locks. This is going to be the twin locks at Lockport. It's a step lock. So you go in one and then you go down and then you go another one and you go down. And we just called ahead to make sure we could get to Gasport on time. They're open till 9. So we could swim and make it. Although I'm not swimming, there's too much stuff on this boat. So we're going to be there soon. All right, here we go. We're in a tunnel, which is really a bridge, getting ready to do our first lock. We forgot to turn this on when we called the guy, but
Should I loop it through the cleat and start?
yeah, one end through the cleat and then just loosely wrap it around the cable.
So far from the wall, not up here.
Okay. You could loop it right around the railing. Tie it off, yeah, wherever you're comfortable.
Should I be in the back?
I'll run and get the back. Hope you can see this. Oh, they're closing behind us already. They're closing behind us. The locks are closing the doors behind us.
Taking the next road?
Yep. Got some wind coming up, so be ready. Yeah, grab it if you can, grab it if you can. That wind came up. Oh shit, the wind has caught us. The wind has caught us. Woo, we got some wind here. So come to the back, please. Come to the back, please. Come to the back, yeah.
Right. Move it. Got the hook and the line right here for you.
Okay.
You want 'em? Shit, I'm gonna take the hook. So I think I'm gonna go for the metal loop on the top
Okay.
because it's impossible to grab the rope. You tell me. Come on. Got it. All right.
Okay.
Ben, I'm stuck. You gotta leave it.
No, don't do that. I've got this one right. I got this.
All right, I'll go front.
Got caught by a gust right at the last second.
It's very windy today.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Uh-oh, I got nothing up here.
Here, Jesse. Jesse, quick. Come here, quick. Jocelyn. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
You got her.
So I got the registration right here. We just. Oh,
I can get it right there.
okay.
I just need your vessel name.
Oh, this is embarrassing. It's called This Is How We Roll. We just bought the boat and we just haven't had a chance to change that. As you can see, that's a terrible name for
We're moving it from Buffalo Series.
Oh, okay. All right, and I just need your length and your width.
10.5 foot beam, 33 foot length.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if I just sit like this, are we good? That's what I should do? Or
Yep.
should I get-
Yeah. You just want to make sure your bumpers are set up so you don't, scratch your new boat.
Look. Do we need another?
I'll bring you guys down nice and slow.
Okay.
But yeah, that's normally what people do. They just do that like that, and you can push off the wall if it's getting a little too close with your stick.
Yeah, I need my stick.
You guys like us to turn the engines off, or?
It's fine as long as you're the only one in the lock. But if there's other boats in the lock, especially the crew boat, she gets kind of upset about it. Then we'll ask you guys to fill your engine. You're the only one in the lock. Don't worry about it.
Watched a tremendous amount of YouTube videos on it, but doing it the first time, you kind of forget things. So.
Well, downbound is a lot easier than upbound, a lot smoother.
Okay.
There's not a lot of turbulence. It'll be a nice smooth ride.
Excellent.
Even if I went full tilt, it'd still be pretty smooth.
All right.
Is this
And-
rope attached to the bottom?
Yes.
Well, we'd be gone, I think, if it wasn't.
Yeah. It's just a little bit stretched.
Okay.
All right. I'll get to it.
Thank you, sir.
Can you give me a pole? Can you hand me a pole? There should be another pole in the back.
I can't let go of this right
Can't
now
let go.
because the boat will just go.
Okay.
I mean,
can't-
I'm holding on with 2 hands and it's taking everything.
I can't really push off the wall, so
I can't hear you.
I can't really push off the wall up here. I can't reach it. I'm
That's
not gonna
okay.
stick my leg out.
Wow, this wind sucks. You couldn't hold this. I mean, this is all my strength.
All right, maybe it'll get easier when we go
I can't
down.
hear you.
Maybe it'll get easier when we go down.
Yeah, you should, because we'll be out of the wind. Wow.
All right, I think our bumpers look good.
Can't hear you.
I think our bumpers look good.
Yeah.
We don't want it too tight.
I don't have a lot of control here.
Okay.
Boy, if there had been other boats in here, we would have had trouble because did you feel the wind just... So we made a mistake coming in when the wind is behind us. I think you've got to be in the back. Because if you anchor the back, the wind just blows the boat straight. But if you grab the front, the wind will blow the background. So next time, back here.
And hook the pole in the front. I almost lost the pole.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the answer to that is. Oh, Jesus
Try and
Christ.
get it on the rope. There's no way to get under that rope, though. There's no way to get under the rope with the pole.
I would tell the GoPro to turn off or make it turn off. Hey, GoPro, turn off.
Almost forgot. This might help you out a little bit. You want them or?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So we got, this one's a map, and it's got all the numbers for the bridges.
Oh.
And then this one's a bigger, more expanded map with a little
Awesome.
bit of, restaurants, guides, stuff like that.
That's cool.
But at any rate, that should help you. And I will let you know that most of the bridges there's one operator for 2 bridges. So one of them is
Gotcha.
empty. That's why you kind of need the numbers.
Well, if they're open till 9, then we're good.
Yeah, I mean, you only got to get through exchange right down there,
Yeah.
and then you clear sail into Gasport.
I'll turn this GoPro off. We don't need this on anymore. So we have gotten the back closed up. I don't know if you can see it there. And then we're just going down really, really slowly. And this is hard to hold on to this. It's been quite an experience because the wind is up and it's catching the back of the boat and trying to push it away from us. So tough one. But there is the door and it's closed, and we'll go back to Jossie and shut it down for a little while. All right, now we're actually going down pretty fast, so we're going to turn the camera back on to see this. Here we go. Oh, my line's all slimy already.
Should have used the blue lines. I hate the blue lines. They're really hard to use though.
Oh, and our new fender's rubbing. So these walls are so greasy and gross.
Okay, we're going from green to mud.
So this is still the first lock. We're recording it up front, but this is what it looks like inside. And we've come down, and this is the slimy rope. We hold on to this to keep the boat from drifting away. And here's where we are in this cool lock. And now we've come down.
Ooh, now we're getting into the shells. We're still going.
I don't know if you can reach your radio, but I was just curious, do you know about what time you're going to be leaving Gasport tomorrow?
We are not in a huge hurry, so whenever they're up and at 'em, it certainly would be after that. Over.
Okay. Just going to give them a heads up.
Copy. All right, we are about at the bottom. This is what we've come down. Gotta be 35 feet, maybe? And then look, the doors are opening up there. We're gonna go to the next one. And then look, the doors are opening up there. All right, so Jossie, when you're ready, you let go of that one and come grab this one, all right?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Leave that rope right up there. And then grab this one. I'm gonna... Yeah, yeah.
All right, you want me at the back?
Yep. we're going to the next one right away. Straight on, but hopefully the wind is less on this one. You can see this as we go by these walls.
Big gust of wind.
Of course. Got it?
We're kind of going by it. Got it. Can't go anywhere.
Got it.
Oh, no. Okay, got it. Don't pull it, Mo. We gotta come back a little bit for me to get a line on it. When you're ready.
Got it back up?
We're going. Here we go.
How's that?
Almost.
Well, we made it through the second one. It's pretty big too. And a little bit of boat bumping, but nothing terrible, and that's our first lock done. So now we have 2 lift bridges. We'll go to there next.
Just went through that. Wow. We didn't screw up too bad. We got it. Now 2 lift bridges.
So up ahead is a lift bridge. As you can see, maybe you can't, I don't know. It's really low. We can't fit under it. So at some point we're going to get there, and we hope somebody's going to raise the bridge. The guy from the locks that he called ahead. Oh, it's going up. I can see it going up. And then there's the same guy runs both. So we're going to drive under boat underneath this one. Then we got to slow down while he runs in his car, bicycle, or motorcycle to the next one. But we're going to go under this thing in a bit. Here we go underneath our very first lift bridge. Cars try to go across now, they get wet. But I don't even think it's a road, it's just a pedestrian.
Way easier than a lock.
This is so much better than a lock. I just drive straight. So, and then the next one's the green one up there. It's got a red light, so we're gonna see what that means. Oh, that's the markers, the channel markers, the green and red. I gotcha, okay. And we're going underneath our first lift. Oh, there's a car waiting. Oh, there's a car waiting. I'll do the other video.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You got it?
And the ribb's going down.
6:01 through our second lift bridge. Might have left it open for us, but thankfully they're open late, so we're headed to Gasport now. This one is not a car bridge. Maybe it is. Look at this. This is as far as we could make it. We got to Gasport. It's 6:45. The lift bridges close at 9, but There's too many of them, I think, to get through to Medina, so we think we're going to have to spend the night here at Gasport. We're going to take a peek, see what the living arrangements are, and then decide. All right, we have landed, docked at about the smallest place you could ever imagine. That guy went home, so we're stuck at that bridge. We are in Gasport, and this is the Gasport free dock, which is a stone wall with a couple piles of bird poop and some other little teeny things to tie up to. There may be power there. We're going to work on that one, but we're going to try to go to the canal side inn and get dinner. So that's where we are tonight.